Riders at WVU are proving they don't need to be a varsity athlete to perform at a high level. I'm Andrew Hartlove, and straight ahead on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll take you inside the English equestrian team and their success.
West Virginia is known as the Mountain State, and while its main attractions are the towering peaks, there's a small group of mountaineers who are more fascinated with the nooks and crannies that lie beneath the rocky heights. Members will use what they learn in the classroom and in training to explore more than 4,200 caves in the state of West Virginia.
Jackson's Mill is home to a whole new style of education. I'm Andrew Hartlove, and after the break on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll show you how big guys like this are just a small part of the learning opportunities. Now, more than 50 years later, NASA hopes to make a return as early as 2028. The Artemis program is even calling on student engineers here at WVU to help develop the technology to make it happen.
At competitions, riders are assigned a completely random horse, meaning their control over it has to be completely pristine. Despite this, the club competes in about 4 to 5 competitions every semester.
Yeah, I noticed the NASA mentor called us out.
Members of the Microgravity Research Club are helping design tools that could support future missions led by NASA. The club will compete in the 2026 Micro-G Next competition in June, where college teams design solutions to real engineering challenges astronauts face in space. Club President Reese Allen says the mission students work on reflects NASA's current priorities.
So the kind of missions that we get pitched has very much to do with what their plans are in the next few years. That being the Artemis missions, where we think about going to the moon, and then things that are current problems, like issues on board the ISS, or maybe even Martian missions if we're thinking about Mars trips down the future.
The club is currently working on an adjustable tool cart handle to be used on the lunar surface.
Students will spend months testing and developing their designs before sending them to NASA's Neutral Buoyancy Laboratory in Houston, Texas.
The pool at the NBL holds about 6.2 million gallons of water, which allows divers to simulate conditions astronauts will endure in space, while students guide the tests from a control room.
It's really exciting, really cool. You sit there with the mic and you're nervous and you don't want to mess up any commands because it could be the end of your test if they break it on accident.
If successful, the students' designs could help support the next generation of astronauts as NASA prepares for future missions to the moon. English equestrian traces back to early European horsemanship and focuses on proper communication between horse and rider. Centuries later, the WVU English equestrian team continues those same traditions while competing in the Intercollegiate Horse Show Association. The IHSA operates separately from the NCAA's equestrian governing body, the NCEA, with one major difference. The NCEA is allowed to offer athletic scholarships. Despite this, WVU head coach Amy Miller has still found success recruiting talent at the university.
We have won our region numerous times. We are typically, if we don't win our region, we're normally reserve champion behind. And the other team that will beat us a lot of the times is the NCAA team.
Much like Olympic English equestrian, its collegiate counterpart is judged on a rider's ability to effectively guide their mount through a course without the horse getting distracted or acting up. However, there is one key difference between the two disciplines.
At competitions, riders are assigned a completely random horse, meaning their control over it has to be completely pristine. Despite this, the club competes in about 4 to 5 competitions every semester.
This catch riding style requires riders to quickly adjust to a horse they may not be familiar with.
It's a little bit different when it's a different horse every time you're showing, just because you get on a horse, never had ridden them before unless you got them at another show.
WVU and Bethany College are the only 2 schools in the state of West Virginia that have an active English equestrian team, and one of 6 in the Big 12 Conference that competes in the IHSA.
The WVU Caving Club is open for new volunteers of all skill levels every semester. You can follow along with their adventures on Instagram at WVU Student Grotto. Activities can be hard to come by in the winter months, but the Morgantown Board of Parks and Recreation has put together a series of events that give the community something to look forward to. My fellow adventure reporter Lucas Termo has a story. Coach Miller's team had 5 riders qualify for the Zone 2 finals on April 4th, and all of them finished within the top 10 of their respective competitions. The Riding Mountaineers will be back at it again next season in the fall. Bryce, Corey, back to you at the Waterfront Studio. In the southern part of West Virginia lies the most popular ski resort in the state. Snowshoe Mountain welcomes more than 500,000 patrons every year, with competitive races, live music, holiday celebrations, and a variety of other activities in between. It has become one of the top adventure destinations in the region. My fellow adventure reporter Lucas Turmo has the story. The team will travel to NASA's NBL in Houston this summer to test their design in conditions that will simulate space. It's an opportunity that could put WVU students one step closer to helping shape the future of human space exploration. Corey, Bryce, back to you at the Waterfront Studio.